Will the DAX soar or crash in 2025? Key predictions revealed. From the detailed research I've come across, let me share my take on how the DAX stock index might perform in 2025. To get a clear picture, I'll be considering several factors like economic forecasts, geopolitical issues, trends in various industries, and expert opinions. The German economy, which is the backbone of the DAX, is expected to show slow growth in 2025, rebounding after a rough patch. The European Commission predicts a GDP growth of 0.7% for Germany next year, but institutions like the Bundesbank and IWH are more conservative, estimating growth at just 0.2% to 0.4%. With this sluggish recovery, it's likely that the DAX will face challenges from the broader economic landscape. Inflation, on the other hand, should ease slightly, with rates expected between 2.1% and 2.4%, which might offer some stability to the market. Monetary policy will play a huge role. The European Central Bank is expected to cut interest rates, which has been one of the reasons the DAX has done well recently. If these rate cuts happen as anticipated, they could support the stock market by lowering borrowing costs and stimulating growth. This could provide a favorable setting for the DAX in 2025. Looking at the global stage, a few key factors come into play. Trade tensions, especially if the US adopts more protectionist policies, could hurt Germany's export-heavy economy. Worst-case scenarios, like tariffs on EU goods, could shave as much as 1.2% off Germany's GDP, according to the Kiel Institute, which could lead to increased volatility for the DAX. Then there's China, a major market for many DAX-listed companies. If China's economic slowdown continues, it could hit earnings and drag down the index. On the brighter side, if the global economy continues its recovery, it could offer some support, though disruptions to supply chains from ongoing US-China tensions remain a risk. Industry-specific trends will also play a part. The automotive sector, for example, is navigating a shift toward electric vehicles and sustainability, which is pushing innovation and investment. Pharmaceuticals are seeing growth thanks to advancements in biotechnology and personalized medicine. Energy companies in the DAX are adapting to renewable energy targets, presenting both challenges and opportunities. Meanwhile, the tech sector is poised to benefit from the increasing focus on digital transformation, AI, and cybersecurity. Geopolitical factors shouldn't be ignored either. Early federal elections in Germany in February 2025 could bring policy shifts that might affect investor confidence. Slower growth in the Eurozone compared to other regions might also weigh on sentiment toward European equities, including those in the DAX. On a broader level, global tensions, be it the war in Ukraine or potential trade disputes, could inject uncertainty into the market. As for expert predictions, there's quite a range of opinions. IG analysts highlight risks of the DAX dropping below 18,813, which could lead to a retest of 17,500, while growth to 22,500 is also on the table if the index breaks 20,000. DZ Bank and Landesbank Baden-Württemberg expect the DAX to reach 17,500 by the end of 2024, with moderate growth likely in 2025. AI-driven forecasts are even broader, from a bullish 30,000 prediction by Gov Capital to a more cautious estimate above 20,000 by Wallet Investor. Taking all of this into account, I see three possible scenarios for the DAX in 2025. In the base case, moderate growth could push the index into the 21,000–22,000 range if the German economy recovers as expected, trade tensions ease, and the ECB's monetary policies continue to support the market. In a more optimistic scenario, where global conditions improve significantly and German industries successfully adapt to new technologies and sustainability goals, the DAX could hit 24,000–25,000. On the flip side, if recovery stalls, trade tensions worsen, or geopolitical risks escalate, the index might fall back to the 18,000–19,000 range. Ultimately, the DAX's performance will depend on how these various factors interact over the year. For anyone invested in or following the index, keeping a close eye on economic indicators, policy decisions, and global developments will be crucial to navigating what's likely to be a volatile year.